Hello, Quorum. I hope things are going really well for you. I know coronavirus has probably made things a little difficult, and so there's two things that I wanted to approach today and talk to you about. The first one is this. If you or anybody in your area or anybody in your influence that you know of needs help, please let me know. Give me a call, shoot me a text, whether it's food, financial, or emotional, or communication, whatever you need. We want to still make sure that we're fulfilling that. With that, in that same vein, please make sure that you're reaching out to your ministering families. This is really critical, so please do that. The second thing is, as a Quorum presidency, we've been discussing a lot of, well, and it was on my mind of like, how the heck do we still have temple trips? Because we can't, and traveling and things like that. And a lot of us, including myself, really need the power that comes from the temple. And so, as I've been pondering that, and we talked about as an Elders Quorum presidency, this is the invitation that we want to give to you, and there's a specific promise tied to it. The invitation is this: go on a virtual temple trip with your family or with yourself and visit some of these temples virtually. And myself, Jamie Castillion, Jerry Marlin, we've done this already. We've trial run it, and it has proven very successful for our families. The reason why I have the video, the format the way it is I want to show you, here's an example of what you could do. So if you open up your browser, if you type in churchofjesuschrist.org/temples, it'll take you to this page. Now, this page will show you all sorts of stuff about the temple. There's a welcome tour of the Rome, Italy. It'll talk about the newest announcement of closing temples for the next little bit. It'll give you a list. It can tell you about the temple. They've got all sorts of stuff on here. What our family did is we went to the photo gallery. So if you scroll down a little bit and you go to the photo gallery, now I'm going to go to this one because I already have it open. This is the photo gallery, and you can search by name of temples, you can search by photo tag, but they're in alphabetical order. So this is the Abba Nigeria temple, and then if you scroll down, you can just keep going and going and going, and here's the Fort Collins one, here's the Hartford, Connecticut one, and you can just go through as many of these as you want. What our family did is we just kind of scrolled through. Whenever our girls wanted to point and click on one, we would click on it. We would click on the large icon right here, and then we'd talk about it. And then we'd go back to the gallery, and then we'd go look at some other ones. And then we started going room by room. And so we talked about this, and we'd say, oh, this is the recommend counter. And Reagan would say, well, Dad, what's a temple recommend? And we'd say, well, let me get mine. And we'd show them our temple recommend. And then we'd say, what questions do you have? And they'd ask questions. And then we'd go to another room, and like, oh, is that a baptismal font? Oh, like, yeah, what do you notice about it? And they'd say, oh, we see pictures. And what are those little things down there? And oh, those are oxen. Why are there oxen? And, well, let me try and explain. And we'd go through it, and then we'd just go room by room, and oh, what's that? Oh, that's called an instruction room or an endowment room. Oh, is that an altar? Yeah, it's an altar. Why is there an altar there? Good question. Let's talk about it. What's this big curtain? Oh, there's actually a veil on the other side of that. Why is there a veil? Well, on the other side represents the celestial kingdom, and that's what we're talking about. And we just went room by room and just let our kids ask whatever questions they wanted and just talked about it. And we gave them a list of temples that they wanted to go see, and we'd scroll through and find it. And for our family personally, this proved to be one of our favorite temple trips that we've ever had as a family. And the promise that comes with this invitation that is coming from your Elders Quorum presidency, we have keys over this, and this is something that I feel really important is will bless our quorum. So the blessing is this, the promise is this, that as you do this, you will be able to answer questions for you and your family that maybe have not been verbalized but have been internalized, and that you'll be able to answer those questions. And so my invitation would be to accept this, to go forward, and then to report back. If you have a really good experience or whatever your experience is, share it with us. I want to hear about it. And so I hope that things are going really well for you, and I hope that you accept this invitation. And if you have any needs, please let us know. Thanks. Good to see you. Bye.